Listening to you talk about that, it reminds me of something that Joey Cafone mentioned in episode 3 of this podcast. He said to me, Nate, it's a lot easier to build a business in a spreadsheet than it is in real life. And the point was that, 5 or 10 minutes in Excel or Google Sheets, like you can run the numbers on businesses like this and do the unit economic math and actually understand if you're going to get to a point where you've got an interesting business out the other side of it. It blows my mind how many founders skip that step. And, they'll spend 2 or 3 years launching a product, designing a product, getting into retailers, opening up new channels, blah, 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 only to realize that the unit economics just don't work. And there really is no way to fix them by that point. I'm curious, as someone who spent a number of years, in and around numbers, looking at finances, fairly businessy sort of mind. What would you say are some of the major differences in terms of how someone like you has approached building a business like this compared to what you see other founders around you doing?
Yeah, I think uh, a few things to touch on here. So yes, I spent 10 years living in Excel spreadsheets, and
Mm-hmm.
I've probably created more financial models for investments than I care to admit. Um, it was the last concern for me was
Mm-hmm.
creating a financial model. I think
Mm-hmm.
that a lot of founders obsess over creating a robust, complicated financial model
Mm-hmm.
without having any quality inputs. And just like
Mm-hmm.
anything, it's garbage in, garbage out. And so they're
Mm-hmm.
making a lot of some assumptions that are fed by, AI or whatever they can find online about the
Mm-hmm.
kind of volume that they're going to produce. And I just think that is um, it was not something that seemed of any importance to me at all.
Mm-hmm.
As I
Mm-hmm.
mentioned, on the other hand, I beat to death our margins. And so I
Mm-hmm.
look at those, every week if there's a change in a product, we're
Mm-hmm.
constantly tinkering around the edges and saying, what does our ultimate retail price need to be? Are we going to
Mm-hmm.
see more sell through and velocity if we can lower the retailer price? And
Mm-hmm.
what kind of incentives can we come up with for the distributor? And
Mm-hmm.
those are the things that all have margin implications.